Welcome back, guys, to Crypto Outliers, where we discover crypto outliers that will outperform the market. Why is Bitcoin price pumping? You might be asking. So many people are asking, why is Bitcoin price pumping? Let's look at the chart. Bitcoin is defending the 30K line on the sand. Why is Bitcoin price pumping all of a sudden? The answer is here. Bitcoin holdings in one Coinbase Custody Wallet jumped by 2,500 after BlackRock ETF filing. So Coinbase has been secretly buying Bitcoin. There is a wallet that is holding 5,000 Bitcoin. But recently, the crypto analytics company, CryptoQuant, noticed that one of Coinbase wallets have increased by 2,500 Bitcoins. So remember, BlackRock recently filed for ETF, and they mentioned on their filing that Coinbase will be their custody company. They will use Coinbase as custody. So maybe Coinbase is secretly preparing for those ETF approval once BlackRock gets the approval. So that is one of the reasons I believe that Bitcoin it's pumping. There are so many institutional interests right now that are buying Bitcoin, hoping that the approval for BlackRock's ETF will be realized in a few months' time. So that is one of the positive sentiments that is providing a tailwind on Bitcoin, that BlackRock's ETF filing will be approved. But you might ask, what's so special about BlackRock's ETF? There are other companies have been filing for Bitcoin ETF with the SEC. Yeah, that's a valid question. But one thing about BlackRock is the biggest asset management company in the world, managing over 10 trillion US dollars. So they have their connections, and is the biggest asset management company in the world. So if they don't know, if they are not sure that their ETF will be approved, they might not file. Moving on, also one of the reasons that Bitcoin is pumping is because some whales are buying. The data shows from Sentiment, also one of crypto analytics softwares, the data shows that current bull run gained traction as the Bitcoin world transactions reached 3-month highs. According to data provided by the market intelligence platform Sentiment, whales have moved 259 transactions worth at least $1 million each. So the whales are buying. Immediately the Bitcoin crossed 30,600 yesterday. The whales pile in. So if you look at the tweet from Sentiment, it says Bitcoin whales hit its highest hour in over 3 months as 259 transactions exceeding $1 million in value occurred on the BTC network just 2 hours after its price exceeded 30,600. Volume likely needs to continue rising to justify more growth. So immediately the price jumped to 30,600 yesterday. Many Bitcoin whales started buying, and that has been leading to the sustained Bitcoin pump price that we are seeing today. Is still maintaining that 30K threshold. Moving on, Ripple recently obtained in principle approval for major payment institutions license in Singapore. The Monetary Authority of Singapore recently granted over 190 major payment institution licenses, and 11 of them went to digital token companies, and Ripple was one of them. So Ripple recently announced that they were one of the people that were granted license to operate a payment institution, a payment company in Singapore. So Ripple said that the license will allow its Singapore branch to offer regulated digital payment token products and services, as well as further scale its customers' use of its crypto-enabled on-demand liquidity ODL platform, which saw a 5x growth in the country year on year. So Ripple has been experiencing some exponential growth in Singapore, so it makes sense that they apply for this payment license, which they have gotten in principle from the Singaporean Central Bank. Also, in making the news is a banking executive from Australia that recently joined a crypto company. The name of the crypto company is Digital X. Says that banking is slowly dying. So we all know that we in the crypto space already know that banking is, they don't have any choice but to join the crypto space. Banking is slowly dying. There are intermediaries collecting fees, and that is what Bitcoin and the crypto space is trying to eliminate. The banking industry might fight it all they want, but at the end, crypto will go mainstream. And Lisa Wade, the CEO of Digital X, former executive of National Australia Bank, one of Australia's big four banks, said that it is becoming very obvious Web3 financial rails are the future. It is hard to innovate internally, so those of us with a fire in our bellies are jumping ship. Wade holds the belief that crypto will witness widespread adoption in the incoming years, stating that like ESG, this will be mainstream in 10 years or sooner. So you guys are still saying that you are late in crypto. No, you are still early. Wade is saying that in 10 years' time, crypto will be so much mainstream. So we are still early. Moving on to Binance. Binance continues to face so many scrutinies, regulatory woes in different countries. This time it's Brazil. Binance faces scrutiny in Brazil as government demands testimony from executive. One of the congressmen in Brazil, Alfredo Gaspar, a member of the Parliamentary Commission of Inquiry of the Financial Pyramids, have requested the summoning of Buleman Hadj, the director of Binance Brazil, to appear before Brazilian Parliament. So Binance Brazil has been accused of being a conduit pipe for pyramid schemes. So they are summoning the director of Binance Brazil to come before the parliament and explain. So this adds as well to one of Binance regulatory woes. Binance has been facing a lot of scrutiny recently, and CZ has been doing his best to calm the nerves on Twitter and provide the leadership. We all use Binance, and we hope that they survive this avalanche of scrutiny from different countries all over the world. And finally, Colin Powell appeared before the Congress yesterday, and one of the congressmen posed some questions relating to crypto, especially on stable coin. So how the Fed is planning to regulate stable coin. Colin Powell answered, I will say, and he answered very well concerning that. He said that stable coins are a form of money, and the Fed needs to regulate it. And one of the reps by the name Zach Noon, a Republican from Iowa, raised concern concerning user privacy protection if US were to move forward with CBDC. None was particularly concerned about the Fed having uninhibited access to American spending habits. But Powell countered this notion, saying that if we are to, and we are long away from this, support at some point in the future a CBDC, it would be one that we are intermediating through the banking system and not directly at the Fed. So Colin Powell is saying that they won't be scrutinizing individual accounts. Instead, the Fed will play an intermediary role controlling the CBDCs through the established banking system. So remember to click the like button, subscribe, and click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time we post a new video. Remember, this is an asymmetric market. The more information you have at your fingertips, the more money you make. Remember, nothing said in this video can be construed as a financial advice. Always do your own research before you invest in any cryptocurrency. So do your own research. Nothing said here is an investment advice. Thank you. See you in the next video. Bye.